Hi, my name is Dane Graverson. I'm the creator of PIArchiving. Today I'll give you a walkthrough on how the PIArchiving work, what it is, and what the different component is that it contains. So the first thing we need to know about is the buckets. The buckets is a list of places where we can store data. The bucket is fairly simple to create. We just select add new bucket, and we have three different options. We have the Amazon S3, which stores the data in Amazon's cloud. The data is encrypted locally and sent to Amazon's cloud. We can store it on file, which will save them on the local PI system, or we can save it using FTP. So we have these different options for the data. But for this one, we'll just save in Amazon S3, and we'll just and we have a security key. Let me see, it's this certificate, and we'll just put the data somewhere. It should obviously be close to where this data should be used, or the PI system. And then we specify a duration for this. The duration is how long time we want this message to persist. So if we'd say, I don't want that one, 1 day plus, that means the message will be persisted 1 day, and then that will be tomorrow, but that will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. And the plus means it will extend the data until midnight at that day. So you're sure that it's there for the whole period. That will probably mostly be for the year. You have to store this message until 5 years from now, and then the full year after that. So that's why we have the plus sign. But let's just copy this one. We'll add this bucket, and then we'll go in the directory, and we'll look at how you can put these objects on the configuration. Because what you do now is, now you have created a bucket, then you go into the configuration of these objects and save the data there. So let's just wait, and we get it here. We find the communication channel that we are looking for adding data to, and what we have here is that we have added the module for this one. In this instance, we say it should be stored in this bucket. We'll just change the bucket so we can see that it works, hopefully. We have a namespace for this one because it's an XPath evaluator, and then we have some different ideas for these documents, and these data will be saved alongside as metadata. And in this instance, I think we have more seller parties for the data. We'll try activate this one. This is the XPath version of it. And let's just see if we did this correctly. Nope. Access denied because we did something wrong when we tried to upload these data. So let's just revert it back to the old one because that is working. I think that must be it. Processes. Now we can see it has processed 3 messages. They're just placed there. We can now go to the search functionality, and we can say just say search, see what's there, and we can see there's two messages. I had guessed 3, maybe. Oh, just have 1 now. Okay. Apparently we only process 1 message. Processing starting and ending. Okay, that's okay. So what we have here is, in this one we have saved these metadata around, and as you can see, it's saving that the seller party there's 2 seller parties in this one, and if we search for this, we can just go select XPath and seller party and search, and then we should only see this document. Obviously it has been resent because it's test, and we can see the payload of this. It's here, and here we can see we have these multiple seller parties. Another configuration object that we didn't go into is the configuration path, where you have the ability to define which area it should be using, if it should be using Amazon SimpleDB, which is a cloud-based solution that makes it easy if you have multiple PI systems and you want to extract the data from the same source, then you can use the SimpleDB. Otherwise the default is local, where you save the data on your local PI system database. So another thing we didn't go into here in the communication channel is, if we want to have XPath, X12 document, we'll just say the parser is X12, say it's PU for purchase order, and this is the FTP pocket that saves the data on an FTP server, and an option here that will bypass the message if false. So if the module fails, it will still process the message, so you can avoid any other problems of archiving. And hopefully this one should be the module on that. And here we have an edifact version that will save the message on edifact. So these are the different components and how they're working out together. Another quite interesting feature is when you have the list of search results. I don't know how many, it's probably a few here. Then we can actually just say download all. This will download all the messages from wherever they're stored, save them locally, or add them to a zip file, and you can then open the zip file and you can see all the messages that has been downloaded from this one. So it is really easy to get all these messages. Just have to configure the things correctly and see that that's working. So I hope this has been helpful and that you will find the PIarchiving tool useful for your user cases also. So thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to talk to you later. Goodbye.